She's serving harder, but she's taking care of that +1, whether it's on the forehand or backhand. She's trying to be aggressive. She's trying to hit close to the sidelines, being very accurate with her ground strokes.
3 excellent first serves. 50 to 40 love. That ability you were talking about, Mary Jo, to redirect from benches.
Yeah, she can do it equally as well from the forehand or the backhand. She hits with the open stance.
Second ladies semifinal. Time to get everyone up to speed on this match with AI-generated insight from IBM Watson X.
She said she likes to study video and formulate a game plan the night before, and then we'll visualize how she wants to play the points.
First look at the bench serve.
Difference in this match. The weaker second serve from Bettich does not have a lot of miles per hour on it. Swiatek already looking like she is ready to pounce on that shot.
Yes! Oh no.
15 all. Well, down goes Bencic. Hopefully she's okay. Coming into this, as we heard from Pam's driver, she's had a cracked big left toe. And so she has a hole put in her shoe. And we're going to show you the replay and then try to show you the shoe as well. 15-30. And there was a little bit of you can see the hole there to give herself a little room.
Yeah, take a little bit of the pressure off the toe.
Well, we heard her sort of shout out a little bit when she fell there, so that's why
that was an awkward fall.
Didn't sound good. It appears that she's okay. There's the hole in the top of her left shoe. Like it was actually a right shoe that was sliding and can be awkward in the hip groin area when that happens.
Yes!
She's sort of flexing out that left knee.
She sort of hyperextended it when she went down.
Great point. A really strong start from Iga Swiatek. Just a quick break.
She's come out hitting the ball very cleanly. Belinda Bencic takes a little bit of time here, going to the back of the court. Wonder if she'll call the trainer.
Looks a little unsettled, doesn't she?
Yep. You just have to be cautious with your movement. And movement's not her strength to begin with. She anticipates really well.
Love 15.
Good reactions here from Bencic as soon as she saw Swiatek going to the one-handed chip. Moves in to take it out of the air.
Yes!
First major final for Bencic was at the 2019 U.S. Open, losing to Bianca Andreescu. Went on to win it that year, beating Serena Williams in the final. Looking to get their first major final, but she did have a huge win in the Olympic Games, winning the gold medal there.
She won the gold in singles, won the silver medal in doubles.
And that was the after the pandemic year, so it was played in 21 in Tokyo.
Yes!
Overall for Bencic.
Now, you mentioned her number 4 ranking being her career high, and it's really because of the tournaments outside of the majors where she played so well in. That's just a tremendous.
Yes!
Semi-final on fire quickly. 3-love. Continuing West
Yes!
Amazing start. This is where you have to weather the storm. If you're Belinda Bencic, you just gotta hang tight here.
Oh no!
2 years ago when they played, Bencic was able to take a lot of balls up the line, was able to keep the ball low, and she really pressured the Swiatek forehand. That was a shot that ended up breaking down more often in the match. We'll see if she picks on that ground stroke in this match, especially on the big points.
Beautifully struck there.
30-15.
Cuts off the angle really well from the doubles alley. He's able to hit that forehand winner up the line. Different type of returning match for Swiatek from yesterday. Look at shot spots. And Sonova was serving a lot faster her second serve. It was bouncing a lot higher. With Bencic, it comes slower. And look at the yellow ball. It stays a lot lower. So for Swiatek to do well today, she's got to move up to the ball. She can't wait for it like she did yesterday against Samsonova.
Bencic is on the board. 3-1 first set.
Swiatek leads 3-1 for set.
That should settle Bencic a bit. Getting on the board, getting a good hold. Now she's going to hope to see a few second serves from Swiatek.
Only seen 2 so far.
Yes!
Swiatek dropping just 1 set on the way to this semifinal. That was against Katie McNally, the American who's making her way back from injury. Dropped the first set there 7-5 and then won 6-2, 6-1. Took care of Danielle Collins, another American, in the third round, 2-3. Collins had beaten her before in a major.
Yes!
Tyson, also in straights, and we called the one yesterday against Samsonova. One of the best grass court players out there, 6'2", 7'5".
Yes!
Tougher road for Bencic. Took out Alicia Parks easily in round 1. Giacomo from France took the first set. Cocciaretto had the big win over Pegula. That was 7-6 in the third. 10-7 in that match tiebreak.
She was down in that third set.
Yeah, 4-2 down, yeah. Ended up being the second longest match of the tournament, just 2 minutes under 3 hours. Point B, much tougher road for Bencic, and also much tougher matches. Alexandrova in the fourth round, 6-4. And then yesterday, here on center court against a very talented teenager, Mira Andreeva, 2 tiebreaks. 7-6, 7-6.
Aggressive point from Bencic here. Attacked the second serve 2 points ago, and that time connected off the first serve return. You can see she's looking to be a lot more aggressive than she was yesterday against Andreeva. They had long rallies.
Swiatek
Yes!
really good here in this opening set. 4 games to 1.
The funny thing about context, you don't.
Love.
Ian Hughes is the coach of Belinda Bencic in the corner, right corner there.
Great pick up there. You see the really good hands from Bencic. Handling
Love.
big pace off that returner serve. Nice comfortable hold there for Bencic. Still Swiatek with the lead at 4-2. We'll be back in 15 seconds after a quick word from American Express.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you can go the
Got it.
Yes!
That's good timing from Swiatek. Redirecting the ball. It looks like she's trying to get to the down the line before Bencic has a chance to. First opportunity. Gets the disguise with the shoulder turn and paints the line. Swiatek's looked great throughout the tournament. The
Yes!
shot spot her rally hit points against Samsonova, which was yesterday. It was about 4 feet behind the baseline. Look where she is today against Bencic. Much closer to the baseline.
Is that just a result of the power of Samsonova?
A combination,
Yeah.
yeah, of both. Bencic doesn't hit the ball as big. She gets it deep. She's just more, I think, clear that she wants to attack. Yeah, it's nicely done by Bencic. I think the set, Swiatek's coach has been really nice on match days, giving a little bit of insight. And he said the most important thing for Iga on grass, besides the movement, is being able to be committed to her first 2 or 3 shots. She does not want to defend if she doesn't have to.
Win for set is at a stellar
Yes!
career in the coaching box.
14-15.
That's her trainer, part of the team there as well, or mental coach.
And he's coached a lot of major champions in his career. Kleisters, Halep, Azarenka, Kerber, Osaka.
Yes!
Big addition to his resume to coach Swiatek to the title here.
The prize is so close.
It was jam-packed.
I think they could probably sell them if they were available.
Yes!
The crowd we've seen this year.
People just want to be on site.
Yeah.
Even if they don't get a center court ticket, they want to roam the grounds. Just be in this environment.
Bencic serving to 2-5 with new balls to try to stay in this first set. Oh, another aggressive return.
Yes!
Bencic pay on the second serve.
She continues to play like this. He's so aggressive and precise and serves so well. Bencic is going to have to play a little bit outside her comfort zone. She's going to have to gamble and take some more risk.
Like there, she tried to drop.
Yes!
And it's triple set point.
We'll see.
One of the best set of tennis we've seen from Swiatek in the entire tournament. She's played well. But everything she touches is absolutely right on target.
Even her slight misses are going in.
Yes!
Dominant opening set. 6 games Swiatek, 6 games to 2. And she's whooped. Aaron? Boy, is she looking confident.
Yes!
Swiatek was 34-1 this year after winning the first set. The only loss was to Madison Keys in that great Australian Open semifinal in a third set tiebreak, 10-8. Swiatek had a match point in that match. Incredible win for Keys and beating Sabalenka in the final. Coco Gauff, a winner at Paris, Roland Garros, and now another American, Amanda Anisimova, in the final here.
For the American Slam.
Yes! Oh
That
no!
shows that Swiatek is a tremendous front runner. When she gets a lead, it's hard to catch up to her. When she was dominating, usually on the clay court season, she'd throw in those 6-love, 6-1 first set or second set victories. So it's so important to stay with her early in the set. Gotta apply a little bit of scoreboard pressure. And take advantage of this.
Yeah, 2 consecutive doubles.
A couple of matches ago, Swiatek dropped serve a couple times, serving 2 doubles in each game. And I asked her coach about it. He said she was stressed. She waited around a long time and came out a little bit cold. And you know she's going to be nervous trying to get into this final here at Wimbledon.
Wow.
Yes! ball was out.
Third seed, 14.
I don't mind the
Yes!
mess, but I think she has to force herself to get up on the ball and be aggressive, take a little bit bigger cuts.
Still break point.
Yes! Yes!
Another strong 1-2 punch from Swiatek.
If she hits her serve, Patrick, she's ready for the next shot. She is ready to attack. Doesn't matter if it's on the forehand or the backhand. She's moving her feet quickly. She's getting up to the ball. No hesitation whatsoever. No, it's early in the second set, but feels like a big moment for Bencic. Sort of establish herself in this match.
Especially when you consider that Swiatek's given her 2 doubles and a couple of pretty easy errors. But still, it's game point.
Yes!
Swiatek holds to open this 7th set IBM match sets.
Yeah, and it's based on a scale of 1 to 10, and you look at the quality from Swiatek on her serve the last few years, it's gone up and up. 7.5 to the 8.3 yesterday, and it was 8.9 in that first set. And that is a combination of her spins, her speed, her locations, and it's not just the first serve, it's first and second serves. And that's why with Pam and Darren were talking about, I mean, she's been so aggressive with the +1 because of how well she's been serving. It sets it up for her.
115, that last first serve. Her fastest so far in the match is 119, and maybe even more importantly, the average speed on her first is 114. Compare that to Bencic, whose average first serve speed is 100.
And I think that's 8 miles an hour faster on average than her usual.
You're talking about from Swiatek.
Of Swiatek,
Yeah.
from what we saw throughout the season. That's a big jump.
Well, I must say, I feel like the radar gun here seems to be clicking just a little higher
A little
than
bit?
normal.
Could be.
And Petchy Pericard, the big serving Frenchman, in the opening round against American Taylor Fritz, serves quite a few serves over 150. Normally, when it's over 140, we're surprised.
That's true. I think he got the record at 153 against
Yes.
Fritz. Samsonova had the record for the women at 128. I think one shy of Venus Williams' record here at 129.
Oh, what a return.
Well, she's made the adjustment beautifully, Swiatek, for the slower serve.
13.
She's getting up to it. She's attacking it with her feet and with her racket head speed. Just throws her whole body into that shot. I think Bencic would be better off slicing them a little bit more into the body or into the forehand of Swiatek.
Coming into this semifinal, Bencic actually had the highest percentage of second serve points in one of the 4 semifinals at 58%, which is a very high number. But thus far today against Iga, she's only won 3 of 7. That's 43%. She's also getting hurt on her first serve. And Swiatek's treating that much like a second. This is just a return game that she's not seen thus far in the tournament. That drops in.
Yes!
Break points.
Yeah, so different from 24 hours ago when she played Andreeva, who was pretty content just starting the point out, chipping a lot of the forehand returns. Just gave Bencic more time. She has not had any time today. Put a little more on that one. She's gonna have to. She's gonna have to risk a few double faults, but just spinning it in is not gonna get the job done against Swiatek.
That one, as you were suggesting, too, had a little more slice on it. Still break point.
Yes!
Two games to love now in the second set. Saturday afternoon on ABC Sports, there's WNBA action. Minnesota Lynx taking on Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. That's Saturday at 1 p.m. on ABC. WNBA.
15. 50 all.
Yes!
Placing on that ace from Swiatek, 115 miles an hour out wide.
Yes!
Solid.
30-15.
But again, set up with a great first serve. Hitting her spots, getting the right spins, the right speed. Gets a defensive reply, and then she's able to jump all over it.
Right. First serve.
What you have said before Wimbledon started, that Swiatek was known as a big server.
No, definitely not. But she has ramped it up this year.
Yes!
She can steamroll opponents in a hurry, and that's what she's in the process of doing right now. I think the conditions this year too, Mary Jo, with the weather being so warm and hot throughout most of the tournament, have made the courts a little harder. That means the ball's not skidding as much as sitting up a little bit, and I think that's helped Swiatek.
Definitely.
And she is full of
Yes!
First set 6-2, second set 3-love.
Such a dominant performance.
Yes!
15.
And it's coming from everywhere. Not just the serve. Hitting winners from the forehand, from the backhand. She's hit 20 winners already. Only 8 unforced.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, what?
I think the hard part
15 all.
bench, which is she hasn't actually done
Nope.
that badly. I mean, she pretty much has had the racket taken out of her hand as we take a look at the IBM match stats. She has 7 winners to only 4 unforced. And the 2 break point opportunities, and with Iga playing this well, any chance you get, you must convert.
Out. 30-15.
Just hasn't been given the time that she needs to show off her great baseline game, her great flat ground strokes, the way that she can really redirect.
Right. Second serve.
She has that ability to take the ball on, but the ball's getting onto her so fast from Iga. And she's just got no time. Perfect example right there. I mean, the return
Yes!
go back right away.
Almost back at her feet before she
Yeah,
finishes the serving motion.
I mean, she didn't do a bad job on that backhand, but look at Iga does with this shot right here. Just so confident.
She's hitting that many winners from her forehand, Patrick.
Look out.
Yep.
What?
That's a shot she's worked
Nope.
on the most
40-30.
this season. To get under the ball, especially on the faster surfaces, and Bencic going into this had success picking on that shot. We just saw one of the few errors. But what you said is spot on. She's had more time. The ball's bouncing higher. It's not skating through as much, so even with her Western grip, she's handling it.
And I wonder if Bencic is a little bothered by the toe, the big toe. Pam Shriver told us about before the match that big toe nail is broken, so she put a hole in that left shoe to give herself a little breathing room for that toe. As you said, she's not known for her movement, but to me it seems like she's struggling even more than normal there. Which is that shot. She's just not in good enough position to be balanced.
I'm not sure there's much she can do at the moment. Remember, she also took that tumble in the first game.
Right.
That sometimes affects the way you approach the movement. Get a little more cautious. She doesn't have that one shot that can hurt Swiatek with. If you look at Anna Samova, who's in the final already, she's got firepower. She can get the ball on you much quicker. And that was a power match with Sabalenka.
Those points are a struggle for her. Now 5 for 14. Another break point.
But first,
Didn't put a lot on that first serve.
No. Just 87 miles an hour. You feel like this is a match point. I mean, she gets down a double break with the way Iga's serving. Almost impossible to come back.
Another big return from
On,
Swiatek.
yes!
And then she's brought out the steamroller now. 6-2 for love. To be our IBM tournament update. Looking forward to the gentlemen's semifinals tomorrow. First up, it'll be Taylor Fritz against Carlos Alcaraz, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll have our preview show starting at 7 a.m. Eastern Time as well. And then it's Jannik Sinner and Novak Djokovic. Enough said. ESPN has wall-to-wall coverage. Men's Gentlemen's Championship is in the move, but both championships are now later in the day here in London, 4 p.m. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Saturday and Sunday.
I'm excited for tomorrow. Happy to see Fritz through the semis of Wimbledon for the first time.
Novak Djokovic
Yes!
is going to be out on the practice courts a couple of different times today, but he's canceled his practices. So that's a potentially unsettling sign as he appeared to possibly injure himself right at the end of his win yesterday against Kaboli.
Yeah, right at the end. 2 points from winning the match. Had a really bad fall.
Yes!
Please, you don't understand against it.
Agreed. And Swiatek spent at 100% from the walk onto the court. She was
What did I tell you about the warm-up?
so focused, yeah.
That warm-up was so intense, hitting the ball so hard.
40-15.
I was sending a message.
Yes!
Like, this is what's coming at you. Get ready.
40-30.
Got it.
Good job here on the full stretch, getting the depth on the return. It's actually quite impressed with how Swiatek handled it. Switched the grip completely to chip it. She wasn't happy with it.
Yes!
That's one of the best players in the world. And there's just no where to go. There's no holes to play into. Swiatek winning 83% of her first serve points. Oh, she fell again.
Bencic goes down.
Yes!
Swiatek is one game away from the first Wimbledon final. Utterly dominant.
She gets a break point like this, then she wins. If not, she's still alive.
Swiatek winning that 6-7, 7-6, 6-3.
Yes!
50 all.
Let it go, but it hit the line.
Yes!
2 points from the final for Swiatek.
Last thing you want on center court is to lose a set 6 love. Bencic will try everything here. Get on the board.
Yes!
Another one off the two-hander, and it's match point.
This could be it.
Please.
Uh-oh. It's a deuce. Oh, not yet. Now it's a deuce.
Juice.
Another one of those returns.
Yes!
Bencic in a hurry.
Hunted, Swiatek.
And the second match point.
Swiatek gets a game like this, then she is going to the finals and face Amanda. If not, then she's back in the game.
A ruthless
We win!